Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Fresman, and today we'll be continuing on with a bit of Slay the Spire. And I'm going to do an Ironclad run. Feel like I want to do another one. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, I mean, we didn't do that well with the, oh, we did do well with the Silent, but, you know, it's been quite a while since I've actually played. Colours, card here, and potions. Changing my relic. Do we have an early shop? Not really. Let's take some potions. Some early potions would be good, and I would like to face off against the boss. Another boss. Well, elite. Another elite. 3 elites. We'll take the 3 elite path then. And we'll go this way where we get some question marks out the way. Ah, delightful. I'll take some damage here. Yeah, I mean, it's been quite some time since I've actually done some recording on Slay the Spire, and it's just been one of those things where I've kind of got caught up with working over the weekend, which has taken out of me. So while I was still in the mindset to work as such, while I was kind of doing that, I kind of made one quick recording because I was already doing it anyway. Take the armament 6, I do like that. And because I was already doing that anyway, I was like, oh, at least then, you know, Monday wasn't going to be an issue. And then, yeah, I kind of came home and just chilled out as such, which wasn't a bad thing. It was not a bad thing. You know, and set up plans for the week and things like that. I mean, I've got to be slightly better at doing that, like creating plans and sticking to them. But, you know, we all try it. Yeah, voice crack. I mean, we all try our best to try and stick to plans that we create, but it never turns out the way you want it. This can be this can be really good, but it's not what I need right now. Obtain a relic and get regret. A shop is a very hard thing for me to find early at this point, so regret will be with me a long time. Don't handle regret well, so we didn't take it. Same with doubt. Like, there's no point in me taking that right now. Like, it's good, but with the amount of elites I want to face, I'm not risking it. Take an injury, lose max HP. We'll take some damage here. The Golden Isle is pretty good. Plus, it allows me to maybe do something later. Use the bash. Use defend. Get some plated armor because it'll make it easier. And we'll use this as well. This is probably one of the harder earlier fights, so I will start ramping up damage, because that way I can at least mean, like, one block deals 1, and I might have a good chance of then trying to kill the other off. Like, I got 21 here. I'm taking at least a hit anyway, so might also use the rest of it to try and deal damage to try and take this out next turn, maybe. But yeah. It's kind of the reason why I didn't use the potion in the first fight, even though I probably could have got a potion back. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I know it's one of the most difficult things, is most of the time just trying to find free time to do things. And there are things that I've always kind of, like even now I still would like to get back into the swing of things, but let's say somehow I avoid doing so. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not the best. Because I kind of try so hard to get back into routine of stuff, which never normally ends up happening. Good news is work is getting back to normal, I would say. Stuff is progressing in the right direction, which is also nice as well. I'm happy about that. Does mean it's a lot on my plate as such. But I do not mind it. I always chuckle because this is something that I kind of say a lot even to everyone else around me. So even though that I can be like extremely stressed and worried about so many things, oh, we're taking the barricade, we're going to have some fun with that. Half health is fine for an elite, yeah. There's only one elite I would be annoyed to have to go for. So we'll smith, and we're doing the armaments first, because it does the whole hand. I always like armaments. It's probably one of the worst cards that I kind of fall in that trap to. And this is kind of the reason why. Use the vulnerable. What I mean by that is, like, it's an okay card, and it does, like, smith stuff, but late game it becomes completely useless. So is it necessarily, we'll defend here because we defend for everything, is it really actually a good card to have in the deck all the time? Because all it does is give you a minor amount of defense, and then basically smiths up all the cards there. Kind of, and then it becomes useless later, so longer fights it becomes not the best card. Kunai I do like. I'm going to pick up a Flame Barrier. We're going to go defensive. We've already got the start of it. Now, either way I go here, I either go this way and I get healed before, or I go this way and I don't get healed before, but I do get a shop. I can take the heal before. Bottle Tornado. I do like the Bottle Tornado. Not great to start with. We'll defend here. It would be nice to kill this one off first, but this one was already attacking, and between that, now just one strike kills it. And fully defend from that. But yeah. We'll do it twice. So yeah, I normally tend to be like quite relaxed in most stressful situations. Oh, Impervious is really good as well. Like once I'm set up with one, we'll heal here because I just want the heal. I know it's a waste, but yeah, I thought I'd take a fight like this. So the most they can do in a turn is 18 damage. So once you take away 1, this is really good. Use this. Defend for 0. Attack. Attack. Randomization isn't bad. Here I want to gain that dex if I can, but you know, we do what we can. Bash there. Block again. Fully blocked for a turn, most things taking 4 damage. This I should be able to kill next turn. But yeah, kind of just trying to be chill, really, if I can. Is the object that I try and do, because it sounds to you like most of the time you cannot control the things you can't control, and it's a thing that I had to learn like really early, is the fact I had the frustration of not being able to like have influence on certain things because either I wasn't at the point where I had influence to do those things, or in most cases as a kid, you know, you don't have the responsibility to be able to influence those things, which kind of just meant that I had to sit there and be frustrated with stuff. The thing is that frustration builds and builds and builds and becomes more an irritant to yourself than it does anything else, which is just not healthy in the long run. Like, it's not a bad thing, it's just, we all know how frustrating it can be. It's just when you get sort of level of frustration over stuff, or, you know, you get stressed, you don't actually do the right thing within those circumstances. Like, your decision making becomes impaired, you're not then as switched on into the topic that you're looking at as you should be, and you tend to rush things to get them over and done with quicker, thus affecting your performance in a negative fashion, which, again, isn't great. And when you do that, it's not a very good look to the people, because not only are you not able to, it makes you look like you can't cope with the situation, which straight away just isn't great. And the other bit is then you also perform suboptimally, so you don't do the best you can do, which then shows you're also not able to cope with the situation, but also incompetent in coping with it as well, which is, yeah. Like, people can see you're stressed, but, you know, a month, 2 months later, 3 months later, people forget you were stressed around that particular time. All they remember is the fact that you failed to complete the task. This is something that I think a lot of people end up forgetting with us humans, is we're simple creatures, and we tend to forget a lot of things. You know, we only remember outcomes and influences more than anything else. You know, it's easy to look back at something and think, oh, why didn't I do that? And then it is actually just sit there and say, yeah, I should make the change now, tomorrow. I think there's a Chinese proverb that is kind of based around that. Should have picked up one of these here first, but Whirlwind could be good. Whirlwind is pretty good. Like, it's better than Pummel, and it's reusable. So if I do get the chance to use it, I'll be quite happy. Getting Barricade down to that would be pretty nice. Whirlwind going up to 8. would be nice. That going to 40 is really good. This going up as well. Yeah, we'll get the barricade down immediately, so it's always playable on turn 1. And if I get like one more energy from the boss fight at the end, we should be in a good position. So like here, straight away I can just play it and then play a defend. Is that the best play though? Not really. So I might as well attack. Might as well. Get this out of the way because it creates a vulnerable, which I don't like, or frail. Armaments. Into the flame barrier. Yep, we just whirlwind here. That's why I like Whirlwind so much. When you get a turn like that, you can just play it. Annoyed that kind of got the worst skills. It's got the only skills I have, but yeah. Like I picked that first and I shouldn't have. You know, hindsight and all that. Now, True Grit is kind of nice, but I don't really want to be using that. How do I? And get rid of some of the strikes in my deck as I go along. But I need to upgrade it though. Which is probably what we'll do here. So I get to choose now rather than it being random. And it gives me more block. Kinda should have got the card that gives me 3 thing whenever I do exhaust 3 block. We'll set the defense first. I would like to have used Impervious. We will. Like 30 block is still good. And then we'll attack. So in this fight, I want to defend as much as I can do. But also try and deal as much damage as possible. I mean, I've already got like 30 block, which is great because it'll just stay around for ages. So I don't need to defend by that much. Now, we're already fully defended for this strike, which is great. We'll defend more, because setting up defense is better. Getting this down to like 70, or as close to 70 as before I can, before I unleash like a whirlwind, would be great. And we'll do this, get rid of a strike first. I will strike and defend, because again, I want to make sure I get as much defense as possible. Like, cause eventually the slime will be a pain in my backside. We'll strike again. Now, I'm wondering, does that... No, it stays the same. See, that's fine. Watch Flame Barrier. So I'm already at like an extra 25. No, 15. So I need only 15 more block, which I can do with like one card. I would like to have played the Whirlwind there, but we'll wait. True Grit will do me the world of wonders. Actually. Because that will help get rid of some of the slimed cards. Now I could attack with the strike, but I think that's not a great idea right now. I'm already defended, so let's try and get rid of some of the slime ones. Wait until next turn. Hopefully we get Whirlwind. Now we should get a normal strike. Because I would be gaining like block, which would be great, and you know, I would rather gain more dex right now, but I haven't been able to play 3 attacks in a turn. So this is why I like being able to choose what to exhaust, because now I can exhaust cards I don't need. The bash is pretty good. I'm already like kind of blocked, so a whirlwind here is kind of what I want. And then next time we have the chance, we can whirlwind again. One strike on this. This one's the more dangerous one, but you're going to divide anyway. If I play this, though it's a good amount of block, it's still going to be an issue. Which attack here? Because this will start splitting, but I'd rather it split now. Because it's going to stop that turn. Yeah, just whirlwind. This gets slow, that gets slow, then one more whirlwind wins me the game. Regardless of me being weak or not. Don't tell me I lose because of that. No. But still, that's a lot of damage. Like, you have another turn like that, I'm pretty much dead. Armaments, flame barrier. Now you got some extra defense. Would nice to have that last turn, you know, at least do some damage to everyone. True Grit first. I'll strike you to get you out the way. At least I'm not worried about, you know, it causing other stuff. We should be safe now. We got enough block, you know, from everyone attacking would be nice. You know, we can avoid that. We just need the whirlwind, and then we're good. But yeah, that's what I mean. It's like trying to relax in stressful situations is, well, not really relax, but taking the time to analyze the situation to come out with the most optimal outcome can be very difficult, and it's something that I think a lot of even I'm guilty of it sometimes. We forget that you've got to take that sort of like step back to kind of think, okay, what should I do? And you end up just thinking, okay, I need to get this done. Rather than thinking, okay, am I doing this the most efficient way? You know, it's just one of those things. Second barricade is useless. Being too vulnerable. It's not bad. The extra energy is really useful. The upgrade is really good. Rather than get 2 and I get 1. But the feed. I'll take a feed. At the start of your turn, add 2 wounds and... yeah, that's actually fine. Like a pain. Yeah, I'll take that. Like, 2 wounds on my deck are not all that bad. I've got a True Grit that can take care of those if I need it. I would like an early shop, please. I will take this so I at least get like one fight where I'm not fighting, or one place where I have a chance of not fighting. So now we can do this into a flame barrier. Look how amazing that was. Armaments first. You get rid of the bash, it's too expensive. Just defend, defend. Like, if I get the... what is it? The card that doubles my block. I'll hold the feed, because I would like to feed off this if I can. Like, that'd be really good. Yeah, use the Impervious, why not? Defend, defend. Would love to use Whirlwind, but might as well fully defend her. We're going to take it nice and slow. Would like something that would, eventually maybe give me the option of being able to deal damage to this other than just with the Flame Barrier. You know, beggars can't be choosers and all that. So here we can play 3 strikes. We get the dexterity, which is nice, plus some extra armor. Ah, True Grit on a wound. Exactly what you want to see. Hold on to the feed. It's hilarious I always get the Flame Barrier when I don't need it. Here we'll just Whirlwind. It deals now 20 damage by itself, and upgraded it will deal 32, which is great. And any strength scaling I do get in the future will just be better as well. Using the strikes here is pretty good. It's going to lower this threshold, which is kind of nice. Plus, again, extra dex, plus the armor. What does feed do? It deals 10. So now, with 1 strike and a feed, I should be able to take care of them. So what I'll do is wait for the feed to come back around. We can Flame Barrier, because that'll be fine. I don't need to attack anything else. Defend, defend. True Grit to get rid of that. Now hopefully we just get the feed at the right time. I will attack here, because the damage with the feed can now deal with what's left. I just gotta make sure I can't play Flame Barrier if that comes first, which it does. Otherwise it will kill it. And we're gonna get some free HP. Would like to Ritual Blade if I could, but you know. 3 max life is 3 max life. Twin Strike, Seeing Red, Clash. Yeah, we're not playing Clash. Twin Strike's nice, but I've already got a way to do that. Seeing Red's kind of interesting, but I will avoid those for now. I would like Card Draw, if I can get it. Okay, Demon Form. And we just collect something like that. Hemokinesis. Don't really want any Hemokinesis. Demon Form. But we missed out on it. Really annoying on that. Demon Form would be the card to go with, because that would mean that my cards pretty much scale as well quite nicely. I have the perfect cancer! Only if that was upgraded, it would have done so much more damage. Well, armaments first, that way this does not enough, but... I guess we'll try and fully defend here. If I strike this, I can double strike this to kill it and feed off this one. Then we defend. Not bad. Not bad at all. This does knock it down because it does the hits multiple times. Which is what I was looking for. Does mean the flame power is now useless, but it's not that bad. All I need now is like some way to kind of make sure that I offset the draw from other cards. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. That's pretty good. Whenever you draw a curse or a status, yeah, I'll take fire breathing first. Admittedly, I will get rid of them, but it does mean that that enemies that put stuff into my deck are not as useful anymore. Barricade first. We'll use the armaments, and this fight is going to be a fight. That's pretty much the thing I want to keep hold of. Why it's going to be a fight is I probably can't deal with the healing that comes off the priest or the mystic. Like long term. We'll get rid of that here. I will save the feed. Maybe I can kill one of these off with it. Maybe. We'll try and be greedy. Like, so that's 16. I don't have a way to increase my strength as it stands. I do have Whirlwind, though. I do have Whirlwind. See, look at that. It's already done that. I should try and kill this off. This is a good opportunity to do this. This is one of those fights that could be infinite, in my opinion. Except they scale strength and I don't. Which means I would eventually lose. Huh. Bash. Strike. Defend. Could have fed there, just to try and get it low again, but it's just still going to heal up, and it's frustrating. But with the vulnerable on it, though, I can probably do a lot more now if I get some good attacks. Which I kind of did. Defend. And then we'll feed. Okay, we're good now. Even the Mystic is fine, I can eventually deal with the Mystic. I am already fully defended, but we'll still just go for a block, use the armaments, and a strike. It's annoying that you still get the frail, though. I think it's about the only thing I moan about with, should have waited, but extra damage on that is better. I moan about with, Slay the Spire is, if you block an attack with, like, fully block something, I don't think you should be able to get the status that is afflicted by the attack. Like, unless it's particularly, Searing Blow, that is kind of exactly what I was looking for. Something that scales that I can keep upgrading or... yeah. Toolbox.
No. Lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Start with 1 dex each combat. Yeah, I'm going to get that anyway eventually. Losing 1 HP is not great because I don't heal. Gaining strength wouldn't be too bad. A flex with a whirlwind could be pretty good. I've already got lots of defense. I have like 1 offense, which is pretty good. I think we'll take a strike out. Starts on my... Colours card's gonna be really good. Purityism... Nah, I don't know what I need. I'm gonna pick the liquid bronze, because I would like some thorns, because at least it will help out my defensive kit. I guess I'll take the smooth stone, because at this point, why not? And a single flex is just way too, that's this turn, isn't it? Even upgraded. Yeah. Like, it involves combos that I don't really want to deal with. So I guess we'll leave it. And take on a boss fight. Or one of these. So we'll drink this first. Barricade. Impervious. At least now I'm dealing some damage back when I do defend, so playing defensively is pretty good. Fire breathing is good in this matchup because, again, it's just going to be more useful. I really should strike, but I'm not fully defended. I'm still not. But with the extra smooth stone, it's kind of nice. Hopefully I get the fire breathing early. There it is. Fire breathing, flame barrier, strike. We are going to take some damage. Entangled. Now I can't attack this next coming turn. For True Grit, we'll get rid of the wound, because getting rid of some of the wounds is going to be more important. Now the fire breathing is going to be more important just to kind of deal damage passively along with the thorns, which I quite like. Ooh. Do I accept damage here? I don't really accept that much damage, but... Oh no, I'm already weakened. And feed. That's why I like that. And we'll attack there. That dies. And take that next turn. This is what I mean by, like, anything that puts wounds into my deck or other sort of status cards will just die to those eventually while I can still defend. Every 4th is a treasure, that's pretty good. Blessing of the Forged, upgrade all cards, that is pretty good. Another Searing Blow. Yeah, actually. I will pick up another one. Means I have an option to continuously upgrade them, and I'm more likely to get them on repeat. 21 off the bat, hey? 21 off the bat. Whirlwind here is not going to be that great of an attack, because we're going to be doing like chip damage constantly. Impervious, defend, defend. This is a horrible fight for me. No question about it. Get some defense in. Gain more dex. That's kind of fine. Fire breathing for some passive damage is pretty good. This is kind of why I like having the Searing Blow in the hands, because it's just going to keep giving me ways to upgrade those, having 2 of them. So, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth as such. Play the armaments again, because it'll upgrade everything. Play the flame barrier, and play defend. So ways of dealing passive damage is really good for me. And the fact that I can scale my dex as well with 3 attacks, although I would like to prefer to scale it other ways. And feed. Would it be better? Another fire breathing. Rage seems interesting. Flex, meh. I'll take another fire breathing. I don't generate stuff, but it's not bad per se. Play the flame barrier here. Like, I know I still take damage, but it deals damage to these, which is more important at the moment. Because this fight could be an issue long term. Fire breathing. Use the true grit. Play a defend, and we'll just accept I can't do anything else. This will be used kind of like on a boss fight when I go for like a big play. At least that's kind of what I want. I can strike and then feed. Then defend. Take some damage. Armaments. Best way to take out some of their armor. Armaments again. Also play the other fire breathing, block, and attack. Flame barrier first, because that deals with that. That's a complete block, and this doesn't do any damage, so we'll just block again. I mean, it technically does, but not in the way that I'd want it to have an effect. Use that, use the impervious. I keep just stacking the frail, which is kind of frustrating for me to deal with, but it's fine. Whirlwind. Always play a whirlwind when you see a whirlwind. Here it's better to do these two because I get more damage output than just playing this. At least for future turns. This is probably one of the worst fights that could have happened to start with, though. Burning Pact. Another True Grit, or is that too much? I think it's too much. I'm not a fan of any of those cards, really. Like, I don't want to keep exhausting stuff. That's pretty good. Gives me a turn where I can just sit there and, like, do nothing. I guess this is a setup turn, then. I'll play the Impervious. We're already, like, fully defended, so just playing a Whirlwind here is fine. Because it means now, with an upgraded Whirlwind, if I ever do get the chance to upgrade it, we can completely wipe them out, which I might even use a potion for. Armaments. Defend, defend, defend. Kind of hilarious, like one card does the exact same thing as an entire potion, but... this is kind of exactly why I hate this. This actually might be one I'm going to lose because I just can't get more DPS than these. Why'd it have to be 3 of them? I'm going to need to throw this at that, play the armament so I can deal with that as a strike, then True Grit so I can block 1, and then just pray that I get Whirlwind next turn. I do not. I get the intangible. Oh, thank you, I get the intangible. They scale way too quickly. It is a damage check fight. It's to make sure that, you know, you're not just going to do what I was trying to do, which is tank my way through everything. Shrug it off is actually pretty good. The draw card I like. I'm not doing this boss fight now. If I go this way, I might have a chance doing that one. Now we do this. That is passive damage, we'll take that. Here, we'll just rest. I know it's a coward's way, but I got no choice. Another one of these fights. Defend. Defend. Searing Blow. This deck does need to be smaller, is one of the problems that I have with it at the moment. Oh, Impervious is really good. We'll defend again, and we'll just strike. Flame Barrier is exactly the card we want. We'll do some Fire Breathing. Might as well attack. Try and get this fight done as quickly as possible. And now intangible again. Not that it matters. And I guess we'll defend, defend. Get treasure in nearly the 4th room. Mercury Hourglass, good pickup. Another armaments, yeah. It seems redundant to have 2 of them, but because I've got 2 searing... this fight again. Because I got 2 searing strikes, it's actually not that bad. Barricade, armaments, defend rather than shrug it off because I don't want to draw a card here. I'm not fully defended, but it is better than not. Do I accept 10 here? Yeah, it's fine. mistake. I think 9. We'll just try and take some of that armor away for the plating. But yeah, I don't know. Like at the moment, I'm still kind of like not all with it as such, shall we say. I'm still quite tired just from the weekend, and it's taken a lot out of me. But yeah, the main thing is the fact that it's, you know, you try not to stress over things as much as you can, but you know you're going to eventually because that's just what you do. You know, you are human at the end of the day. And I kind of had one of those moments where, like, although I was stressed, I had to try and take the time to make sure I assess the situations correctly, to make sure that you do make the most optimal decisions to solve the problem. Between that, like, if I want other stuff to kind of work out, I kind of need to start thinking about how I use my time more effectively. Like, the real problem I have is... Oh, it's already upgraded. Now we'll skip those. Like, for me at the moment, like, I tend to keep biting off more than I can... Not more than I can chew, but... I tend to kind of, like... keep going, oh yeah, I'll do that, oh yeah, I'll do that, oh yeah, I'll do that, and... it doesn't exactly help out. We'll drink the strength potion. Might as well get some of the potions out of the way. Here we can now use the explosive potion here on this turn. No point using anything other than the armaments here first. Then we shrug it off to get more armor. Do we just strike? Nah, let's just fully defend up. We are the defensive class, so that's what we'll do. All of our damage we do is completely passive. Why would I do anything else? I'm not fully defended. Playing the other fire breathing could be really useful though. Or I could save it. True Grit is not what I want to be playing. We do this into a Whirlwind, which will deal with both of those for 3. Next turn I become intangible, which doesn't actually help. So armaments into impervious, deal with a strike. Yeah. 2 Searing Blows, exactly the one we want to go for. Use the armaments again. No, play the more expensive, the more damagey one. So you can now see why I've got double armaments in the deck, because it means I can always have the option. And I'll get rid of a defend. Oh, I didn't. Should have played the other defend there. I'm keeping around the wounds because essentially it's free damage for me in the fire breathing aspect. And armaments here because technically, it doesn't deal with them. My bad, I was taking a lot of damage, but again, I got a turn where I could have that happen. Like the fire breathings now will deal like 16 damage with the upgrade, so it is worthwhile. Defend again. Yeah, that's not enough damage. We'll just strike something. That way I don't take an extra, like, 1 damage in comparison. Shrug it off first. We get the armaments, upgrade the other defend. Initial flame barrier. Minions are not doing anything. Here we'll just roll one then. Oh, I love the whirlwind when it really goes off. Increasing my energy is kind of like another thing I want to be able to do, because it means I can kind of get more out of the cards I'm playing. And play this one, the strike. The Searing Blows play, though, I think is the thing that's kind of winning me this particular game against this particular boss. Because I got a way of at least scaling some damage. It's not that fast, but it's good enough. Just strike. Don't be fancy. Don't be fancy. Take the block potion. Demon form. I will pick that up. Exactly the card I wanted. I can no longer smith at rest sites. To be honest, that is fine. Or do we take the less rewards? I might want to smith if I'm fully set up. Less rewards is fine. We'll go it this way. This will be a very long video, I can already tell. So we'll try and whiz through this one. I would like a shop if I can, but I don't want to go down a route that will give me like too many fights. Not because I don't think I'll win them, just because I think it'd be a lot easier if I don't do that. Do we just deal damage here? It's 25. That technically is more. And I could play the fire breathing. But no, we'll do this, get the first one out, play that. I could have blocked, but eh. Fire breathings be really good. In particular here. Then attack and attack. Ooh, play the fire breathing. And defend. Like anything that puts cards into my deck just gets punished because of what I can do. I would like probably some curses, to be honest. Armaments first. Demon form is not great. I guess we'll strike here and set up for a feed. Unless they die before then. Yeah, we won't mess around. Rage. Yeah. It seems great, but I don't have enough card draw to make it worthwhile, plus I'm trying to play attacks. Probably to upgrade a card. Having this upgraded straight away is worth it, but strength scaling is strength scaling, so I don't need to worry about it. It just costs 3. Upgrading feed? Not that particular. Getting this upgrade straight away deals more damage. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's not that great, the Orichalcum. Like, I already deal with enough of it. Let's go for a fight if we can. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. We'll just leave. Have a shop at this way, yeah. Will we fight the elite? Nah, I'll probably avoid the elite. Like, I think the deck's already good enough as it is. Whirlwind for 25. Doesn't kill everything off. But I could strike something, and then Whirlwind kills that off. So I only take 3. Oh, not Daisies in the deck. What will I ever do? Oh, cool. Feed. And just play the fire breathing. But yeah, a demon form in the deck is really good. Just because it allows me to scale. Colorless Potion, Twin Strike, skip that. Let's go here. Smith to upgrade. Let's keep upgrading this Searing Blow. Of course, this is what we come against. I'll play a Demon Form, I'll play a Barricade, and then we'll just end my turn. It's kind of hilarious that I start off with just like, yeah, I'll take that damage. Attack you first. Shrug it off. Whirlwind doesn't do too much. This is kind of good setup. Just because it will also lower. No, it doesn't. It goes for that turn, but. Armaments. Into the fire breathing. Into a defend. True Grits. And turn. Yeah, I need more damage. Just Searing Blow here. Should have used that first. Impervious. Into Strike. Try and save the potions for a better fight. All I gotta do is survive this turn and we're all good. And we do. A single bit of damage. Nice. When I lose HP, gain 2 strength. From a card. I don't have a card that deals damage, so I'm not going to pick that up. Again, just upgrading 1 Searing Blow at the moment to make it, like, huge. Frozen Egg. Nice. Go to a shop. 3 defense that I keep every turn. I'm going to take it. Let's say with turn, gain 2 strengths. All enemies gain 1 strength. No. That is bad. Would love to pick it up though. But it is bad. That's a good potion. But I will take the ritual potion so I can use that against the boss fight. Deep breath, interesting. Debuff to enemy, they take 7 damage. I am going to remove another strike. And we'll continue. Would have liked to have got more out of that shop, but beggars can't be choosers. Now, I have to go at least this way once so I can get the other treasure. Innate, unplayable. So it just stops my first turn if we go through that way. Or I get 2 madness, which isn't bad. Or just lose life. Madness could be so good though. It lands on the right card. That's not bad, because like the first turn anyway, I'm already setting up, so this is me that. First time I lose life, I draw cards. The thing is, like, the innate doesn't really matter, because my first turn is always this. In this case, we're just going to play both of these. So like, it didn't do anything other than stop me drawing another card, maybe, or. Which in this case is probably pretty good. Play the metallicize, that's extra block per turn, upgrade everything, defend, strike, strike. And now whenever I do draw that, like I'm going to deal 12 damage to them. Searing Blows. Upgrade everything first. Take 21 damage. Take 12. I get 4 armor per turn, regardless of whatever happens. Could have used the Impervious there, but nah. Just deal as much damage as I can to him straight away. Demon Form into Flame Barrier. That gives 13. It's 12. Getting the Demon Form up is kind of the only thing that I was worried about there. Armaments first. Defend. Searing Blow. Play the Shrug it off. Kind of regret my decision. Strike, strike, defend, defend. Like, I scale my strength quicker than they scale theirs, so it is fine. But yeah, like I've sorted out some nice plans for like the week and upcoming stuff, so I'm not that too worried. Clothesline, no, we'll skip that. Yeah, of course, this is the fight we end up facing, this one in particular. Telesize, bash. So I should gain, yeah, 10 block. Because that triggers, then I gain this. As it all kind of triggers simultaneously. I put the bash on that because I just want to hopefully deal with it straight away. Armaments first because it's actually increased the damage output. I do take some, but that's fine. I get to draw cards because of it. There we go. Armament straight away. Flame Barrier. I can't kill anything, so there's kind of no point. So we'll just True Grit. Get rid of a strike, and then just defend. Essentially what I want to get is the Whirlwind again. So we'll just wait for that turn, and then once you get the Whirlwind, we're good to just, yeah, kill everything off. Play the Impervious, play the Fire Breathing. Searing Blow something. The thing that's got the most health is trying to defend. But yeah. We have one of the most interesting styles of play at the moment. Play that. Play the Demon Form. Just kill that off. Yeah, we do have a very interesting style of play. We just defend, play Demon Form, and then eventually just like one-shot everything with like Whirlwind. Skip that as well, we don't need that. Here we're gonna Smith again. And as I said, yeah, Searing Blow. +5, deals 40 damage by itself. The power guy, the guy that I'm not really that happy to face, but it's better than most other ones. Barricade first, we'll defend. I will start trying to take these out if I can. Oh, I should have used this first. Okay, I'm a turn behind. That's fine, it's fine. I think I got 6 armor for that anyway. So drink this. Drink this. Panache. Every time you play 5 cards a single turn. Yeah, we'll play Panache. We'll drink for the block. Slay the Flame Barrier. Slay the Impervious, although I should have armored up first. So I gotta remember, even after this, there's still a second phase. Good thing this one's already dead, so the scaling isn't too much of a worry. This one's the problem, although demon form while I can. Into a defend, into the other fire breathing. And we should be good to go. Almonds first. Assuming the weaker one. Deal with this. That's a fair whack, kills that off. Now we just have to worry about this guy. I do take some damage here, but I'm alright. 1 damage. Great. Searing Blow. Do we play the True Grit? Actually, yeah. Like, I still got the Writhe in the deck, and I still got the other one, so it's still, like, a fair amount of damage coming out whenever it needs to. We'll just feed off this while we can and get out of the deck. Defend. Take 50. Should have played the Whirlwind there as well. Almonds first. Shrug it off. Defend. Flame Barrier. Get as much defensive options as I can. Almonds. I will play a Metallicize. Defend. Strike. Strike. Will we be able to get the one giant blow near the end? That'll be the interesting thing. Armaments again. Play the defend, strike, and strike. Whirlwind here doesn't do what I want it to. So we'll just defend and defend. We'll bash, then we'll Whirlwind. And end turn. 23 strength though, that's insane. 1 Whirlwind, and I could actually probably end up just killing them in 1 shot. Shrug it off. Got the armaments, not what I wanted. Want to deal as much damage as I can. Dark Echo. What's great is we stop probably one of the bigger hits, becoming intangible 1 turn. Armaments, armaments, that. Look at that 88 shielding. Bash, Searing Strike, Strike. Yay, we got extra decks. Do I still block all that? I still do. Ah, there we go. Whirlwind to finish it off. That was an interesting run. A very interesting run. We get some another unlocks, which is great. Let's see what we get. Wild Strikes, Immolate. Do like Immolate actually. It would work with this deck we just had, as well as Evolve is the other one that I would prefer as well if we could play it. But we did quite well. A very interesting deck indeed. I was quite chuffed to bits with that. Searing Blow +5. Hey, we had a design. We got through it. We had some rough games as well, but there we go. So there we go, another win for the Ironclad. So again, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.